Okay, looks like bitrate is solid. Okay, so we're going to get into episode 2 here, guys, of the new League of Legends help segment, and we will catch some kind of awesome name for it sometime, won't we, HatPerson?
Well, we'll think of something. We'll think of something. Just right now, though, trying to find a name, not important. Helping you guys out, insanely more important.
Indeed. So we did go over to Reddit, and we did get a whole bunch of replays. Thank you, Redditors. We just did episode 1, the Udyr, played by Shantoz, and he got pretty bounced around that game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So the level 1 invade, it's tough to deal with sometimes. It really is. And we also have a nice little squabble about which Udyr skills are better in chat also.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's what we wanted from the stream. I think they picked it up a little bit too late, but that's alright. So we're going to jump into episode 2. It is going to be a Lee Sin jungle by a summoner named Prahanian. Prahanian?
And Lee Sin right now is...
top tier.
He's very top. He's top tier just like the Fiddle was in the last game. It was like I go to ranked, Fiddle and Lee Sin are always banned. Always banned. So I think it's a good... This would be a nice little good game to watch.
Do you got the link to the Reddit? There it is. Never mind, I got
it.
That's the link to the Reddit in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to get episode 2 rolling here. I'm probably going to have to download the thing again. LoL Replay making this all possible. Very useful things. Yeah, okay, there we go. Episode 2 is now rolling. Full screen, bam, done. Music is provided by Rainwave, guys, Rainwave Radio, but I'm the FourCourtJester. With me is HatPerson. We've both been playing League of Legends for quite a bit now, and I've got more of a commentating role. AJ is going to be actually a ref coming up at IPL 3 next weekend. Congrats on that, dude. Thank
you. And I believe you are going to be at Devastation.
I will be at Devastation, but for Heroes of Newerth. So.
Yeah.
Not to worry there, Mr. MOBA mentality. So, just looking at this game, I mean, we do see Prahanian there on Lee Sin with Irelia, Fiddle, Garen, Morgana. Looks like his opponent is going to be the Xin Zhao. Jungling Xin Zhao. Pausing game at 2 seconds in.
Alright, let's get it loaded up here.
Now, it looks, one of the weaknesses we had last game is we didn't have any real kind of warding situations, no kind of map awareness, and we didn't have a clairvoyance, and I see we are going to be suffering from that yet again. No clairvoyance here, whereas Soraka, on the other hand, does have a clairvoyance. As a jungler, they're going to be doing a lot of eyeballing upon you, so you got to keep that in mind. Look at the map. Is there an eyeball on me? Yes. Is there anybody missing off that map? If there's more than a few people missing, or that close lane to you is missing, you got to be worried a little bit.
Now, what I also noticed last game is that we also had we did not have a jungle guard.
Yeah, there's no protection at level 1, which kind of sucked.
All right, so I am in. So.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, play.
Go.
Alright, so let's see what they're going to be doing here first off. But Lee Sin doesn't necessarily have to start at blue. I mean, he is a manaless hero. It will help him with his cooldowns, but if he can just stagger his spells, which is what you want to be doing with Lee Sin because of his passive of Flurry, you want to be staggering your skills because it gives you an attack speed buff. So it looks like he's actually going to be starting at Wraiths, which I believe is what I do with my Lee Sin.
Wraith is a good call, Golems is a good call.
Wraith Golems to Wolves, back, blue, Wraiths, Wolves? I don't know, it's something like that.
Right. I just bought Lee Sin yesterday. I still haven't had a chance to even play with him at all. Well, but he does have a different. He does not have a traditional jungle path.
Well, he doesn't have to. I mean, you can go the really safe one. Wraiths to Wolves to Golems, and then I think back, and then you go Wraiths again, maybe blue, and that should hit you level 3 for the blue, and you can just do it on your own.
Right. And there are not many junglers that can do that either. Also
true. Yeah, but again, we're a manaless hero today, so I know Riven is another manaless jungler, and you get Tryndamere to Garen if you really want.
Right.
But yeah, so Lee Sin, the big thing about Lee Sin is your Flurry is your passive. So every time you use an ability, you gain 50% attack speed, and you get more energy back from it. So what you want to do is, since a lot of these skills are double tap, in fact they're all double tap, you use the skill, let your buff let your Flurry hit, let it fall off and then use the next skill. So we're going to use one here, and he's going to let it fall off, and then he uses the palm, and now 2 creeps dead already because of the massive attack speed that you are able to sustain. And it does look like he does know that, so I think that should be the last time we need to bring it up. He is staggering the spells nicely.
Very nicely. So, see, we got Annie in mid. We
Annie
don't
fiddle,
know who else. I haven't seen a fiddle in mid in a while.
Top is going to be boring. Cho'Gath.
Top's going to be real boring, yeah.
And it looks like they got the Caitlyn down south with, I guess, Soraka. She's probably in the bush. Yeah, there she is. So yeah, we have finished up Wraith, going over to the Wolf, and right now went with the Tempest Cripple, which is good. You don't really need that resonating strike until level 3, and even then it will just help you jump around to cut your jungle a little bit, because you can just warp through trees and stuff.
And he's going down to golems.
So Wraith to Wolf to Golem, he'll probably back out of that, or he'll go off for a gank, but without any of those buffs, typically you don't really like to see those ganks.
Right.
Especially since they're all pushed up anyways.
Let's see, so we got Soraka coming through the bush. Did Annie back already? No, she isn't. But Fiddle's actually just kind of pushing real hard. Actually, everyone's kind of all on push in all 3 lanes.
Does look like we're looking at the map. We're going to go up and say hello to Annie. Annie is really low. Fiddle's done a good job there. We do have that flash. Nope, going to be changing our mind. Not going to be coming top whatsoever. So I don't know if this was a 5 or solo. Again, looks like he will come down south for a gank though. Without those buffs though, I mean, all he has is that Vampiric Scepter. Like, no boots, no nothing. We do got Resonating Strike. He is in a good position here to get it off onto someone.
He's calling it out. I believe he's calling in on Soraka.
Yeah, instead we did the Safeguard. Good. First kill there for Prahenian. Good stuff.
And we got the stun from Morgana. Easy. That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, that was really good. So yeah, he did not lead with the Resonating. Instead, he jumped in there with the Safeguard. Could have probably put it on Garen instead of the creep, but that's alright. Got in there, got the cripple off, and then thanks to the Dark Binding, was able to get a kill.
Yeah.
And it was on the enemy Caitlyn, which is...
It was on the Caitlyn, yes.
Enemy Soraka.
So he's made his presence known. He's gotten a kill. He's I think he's ahead of the Zen at the moment.
Well, we haven't seen the Zen, but Zen did go with Vampiric Scepter as well. Probably in a similar state, as in he did the 3. I don't think he actually got too much off in terms, like, he might have blue and red by now, but
good.
I mean, he hasn't come out of the hiding. We have no idea where he is. He's probably just continuing the jungle route.
Yep. But so Lisa, he's doing wraiths now again. They just came up, and
I would call a pause. Just sorry.
Okay.
My phone is ringing.
No call. So right now, Lee has gone through. He's going through his second wave of his smaller creeps. There's been no blue buff gotten. There's been no red buff gotten. So also keep in mind that when you kill one of the buffs, there is a respawn time of about 5 minutes. In which case, they come up. But I think at this point in the game, we're already 5 minutes in. The enemy Xin Zhao should already have both buffs, which means that they're going to be up at about the 10-minute mark. Since Lee Sin is getting his buffs later, they will respawn later, meaning that there should be maybe a good there might be a 2-3 minute window in the early game where Xin Zhao will have buffs, but the Lee Sin will not, or vice versa. But by that time, the Xin Zhao may have already used those buffs to gank. Now I also want to take a look. If we take a look at top lane, Aurelia is pushed out a little bit. Bottom lane, as you see by the minimap, Garen and Morgana are pushed out a little bit. And also in mid, Fiddle has been just kind of tearing Annie apart. So, right now, Xin is in a very good position to gank any lane, really. And if Lee Sin were to come and help out and defend against the gank, he would be at a very severe disadvantage because he has no buffs. So I also want to take a look. Here I am. So Lee Sin, he's got his Vampiric Scepter, Cloth Armor, Doran's. So I believe, for most junglers, almost all junglers, you want to be building Regal's Lantern. Fantastic item, helps you kill the jungle more, helps you, you get your lifesteal, and you get your rewards.
I'm back.
Yep.
Alright, so 3, 2,
1, go.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything of what you said, but I assumed it was good.
I was saying that right now Xin has both buffs, and since
there
he is, there he is.
Both buffs and well, it's still level 1 on our client, but you can be sure he's not level 1.
He is absolutely not level 1.
I'm not surprised Fiddle actually lived out of that. Come on, update. So he's
getting that drain. He's getting that drain going.
Either way, he does have the red and blue, and we're just about to pick up blue here for Hannigan. Damn, what level do you think that Jin was? I have to assume at least 4.
He's got to be 4. He has to be 4.
Yeah, because he does have these. Oh, he's going to give the blue to Fiddle.
Ah, nice guy Lee Sin. Doesn't use mana, gives blue to solo mid. I like it.
It's a good mentality. Yeah, you see that a lot in the higher tier. So,
yes.
I mean, so far we haven't really found anything wrong with this Lee Sin.
Right. I do think Fiddle should back, though, just to make sure he doesn't
he's gonna
give it up.
Yeah,
he could drain, yeah.
You shouldn't drain the turret target. Now, we're in a good position. Annie does not have Tibbers yet, but she is going to be moving on. The Resonating Strike will miss. Okay, so not the best of ganks.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well. Now,
but you're forcing her back still. That's good. That's good for positioning. That's good for everybody.
Now we're going to pick up red, which is good. Yeah, it's good for positioning. I mean, Fiddle's been able to drain his health all the way back up. Yep. With that blue, should be giving health to Annie. Now, we did have the Vampiric Scepter Cloth Armor. So we picked up the Cloth Armor and the Dorans after that first blood. And now he's going to be picking up this red. Yep. There's a lot of lifesteal to his name, 15%.
Good, lots of, let's see here. And even if he has,
So Jin just hit 6 with that kill up top.
There we go. Alright. So, and we got the first kill, we got the first blood, but we are behind now. So. And the Fiddle's trying to do, I don't know what Fiddle's trying to do, but he's going to be giving up that blue.
Feeding up that Jin.
Yeah. Was not the best engaged, but the worst part of that is that now we essentially gave Xin our blue.
Oh, this could be a good kill on Annie. We did land it. Bam, there we go. Come on, roundhouse kick, get behind her. Oh, we level 5, never mind. We don't have a roundhouse kick. Are we going to flash it? Oh, the creep's too strong.
Creep's OP, man.
She had 6, he did not. And the creep fire was enough.
Creep's OP.
12 damage from those creeps. He even says it.
Creep's too strong.
So yeah, unfortunately, that little girl does know how to fight back.
She does.
Yeah. Boots of speed and a health bot and a ward.
And a ward, yes, absolutely.
So a little bit of a failed gank. Did give Andy the red. We have now lost the blue from Fiddle, but overall, I mean, still pretty solid play coming out of Lee Sin. So I'm not too sure exactly what we're supposed to be critiquing here.
So, but what also a lot of people feel is when you have your jungle coming for a gank, if they use a summer spell, if they blow an ult to retreat, that is a successful gank. You don't have to kill the person you're ganking in order for it to be successful. Because if they blow their ult, if they blow a flash, that means that whoever is in that lane now has a significant advantage. And now we're gonna go after Annie again?
I think it was his red back.
He wants his red back.
The creep support at this point not looking the best. Crowstorm isn't going to hit anyone. Jin is now spotted at our blue thanks to that
fantastic ward. Fantastic ward.
But he already has the blue. That's the thing. The blue's already gone. This gank is mediocre at best.
You got the fear.
We do got the fiddle wall going in. He's just going to fear out after the fear.
Ooh.
No. Yeah, there we go. The flash. There we go. Beautiful flash.
Yeah.
Not able to catch up.
But yeah, we've used fantastic ward. We got the choke him down. But we've made them both use their flash. We may have used up a fiddle ult, but you know what? That's 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
So that
the split DPS aspect I mean, who did we damage? We went after Annie. Everyone else went after Jhin.
Well, Jhin was the initial target, but he flashed away out of vision. So at which point everyone just sort of, Annie's here. Yeah, but why not?
We had a flash, but we just used it to chase after Annie, who had more hit points. And and I guess you just really wanted that red buff. I would have definitely stayed on the Jhin myself. I mean, you can chase down that Jhin with your Sonic Wave, and if he just jumps on you, you just Iron Safeguard, Iron Will. No problem. Oh well. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah. So now we're going to go back down here to the Golems. We are 6. Jhin, however, is now 7 with a Wriggles. So he's going to start accelerating.
And both buffs, I believe.
If
not, they're running out. Although the red's probably out. Blue.
Yeah, he
got it for another good minute.
He's still our blue, right?
He has our blue. Yeah.
So we stole our blue. Probably doing the red. We don't have any clairvoyance or any counter wards here in the jungle. I'm not going to put that against you, but you've been holding a ward now for a few minutes.
Right.
Yeah, they're only useful if you put them down.
Right. Actually, what could have been done in that fight?
Throw down the ward, jump to it.
Throw down the ward, jump to it up by the past the ramp to get vision.
Jhin showing up, still no red. So we do know that the red is still around because I don't see it on anyone else.
Yeah. Because remember, the Lee Sin is one of the few characters that can jump to wards.
Yep.
Jax and Cat also being the other two.
Don't do it. Okay, he's not good.
Yeah.
That would have been certain death right there. Dragon kick or no dragon kick.
Just a few spam Hadoukens, just
Hadouken. Sure you can. Good bouncing. Yeah, so I don't think anything's really going to happen here, but we are still sticking around. I mean, we see Jhin there. Does look like...
got double kill on bot.
Brilliant.
Yeah, bot lane is having a lot of success at the moment.
Now, I'm assuming Jhin went up to get the red. We are checking out the blue. Nobody there.
There's a ward.
Yeah.
That's good. Fantastic use of that ward.
And no counter jungling methods, because we did see him come from this way, and now he is going up to red. So it's good to check out the blue. I wouldn't have bothered checking the wolves. But yeah, it looks like a very offensive ward going off. What are we going to use the 600 for?
Pink ward.
Indeed. Pink ward. So he's going to go counter ward our blue just to see if anything's there.
So usually if you buy a pink ward this early, either you know for a fact that they are warding our jungle, or if you feel that they may be going for an early dragon. It'd be always good to get out that ward. Or if you're buying an early pink ward, you could also be facing them against a stealth character as well.
I think that's. I think it's actually going to counter our blue. I mean, we saw Jhin go in there, and we do know that Jhin does have that Wriggles. So, what's he going to do with the ward? Is he going to put it down, or is he going to keep it for Dragon?
Just holding on to it. But I think this blue buff is going to be going to Aurelia instead.
Again, not really much of a need for it other than the cooldowns, and even then, with your energy, not the best.
Yep.
Bottom lane having fun.
I like this. Good guy, Lee Sin. I like it.
Okay, so we're not going to counter ward the blue. Maybe Baron or Dragon. Now, we are 13 minutes in. Again, nothing has been here to the Dragon, but we do got a Jhin chasing down what's going to be a very dead Fiddle.
Yeah, Fiddle caught a little bit out of position down there.
Yeah. That's actually a very good opportunity. They just killed our mid and 2 bottom. 3 bottom?
Right.
They killed 3 bottom. And they're probably going to get that Dragon. Nothing we can do about it, though.
Right.
Which means counter jungling time.
Absolutely. So now it's time to check the red. It is not there.
You must be a few seconds ahead of me.
Yeah. I'll 1, 2.
Yep. So he's just starting the raids now.
Yep.
Good. So yeah, no red, but we did see Jhin with the double. Actually, Jin's blue is now toasted, and we do see their blue not up. We do see Caitlyn, however, there. Caitlyn doing well with herself.
She's heading right down to Dragon right now. So I think it's pretty safe to say that they are all right there.
Yeah.
Like Caitlyn's doing it, Zin's doing it. Soraka may be there for moral support. Oh no, Annie's mid.
Nah, you don't need Soraka. Or sorry, you don't need Annie. You do probably better to have Soraka for the heal, but
and he's just there to cheer everyone on. Like, go team, get Dragon.
Now, if you do know that a lot of the team is still here, they're not going to be initiating upon this Annie. She's a little bit too far back. There is a lot of chance the team's going to come in here. There is a good chance Jhin will actually come in for a counter jungle, but I see them now.
They're coming down bottom. They probably just finished Dragon. I was like, you know what? They're pushed. Let's get them. Morgana ult going off only on Xin.
Yeah, unfortunate for that.
Yeah.
A good gank attempt on their part, but good defense coming out as well. Of course, we can't see their health, but our red is up, and we are going to be getting it. But we still have that pink ward. Still not too sure what his mentality is here. Is he going to go over to Dragon? Because they have to assume Dragon's done by now.
Right.
Now, Jin's still bottom, so you know that there's nobody going to be coming in to invade. They're probably low as well. We don't see an Annie.
Oh, Morgana taking the bullet.
How nice.
How nice of her.
Lots of wards.
What a nice lady.
Clicked. We do got red now.
Yeah.
We see the Annie. Now's our time to shine. Come on, good guy Lee Sin. You can do it.
Oh. Oh, he hesitated just for a moment. He could have just Hadouken the Annie, got in front, and just kicked her into the turret, but...
Yeah, but now Garen has to kill himself.
Yeah.
And even then, it didn't quite work. Now, he's still got 3 down here. Wisely, do not go in on that unless Fiddle wants to, but let him decide that.
Yeah, I think this is a bad move because they're coming around. Oh, there they are. They're just repeating the same tactic they just used.
They're in the bush.
They're all there.
Fiddle.
Good Fiddle.
Yeah,
good Fiddle.
There we go.
Fantastic Fiddle. Oh, Lee just got stunned by Annie though. Just get there.
Oh! Flash instead. Oh, come on. Yeah, nothing. Shouldn't have used the flash. No, Fiddle wants to.
All right, they're chasing. They want it. I'm not sure if this is gonna work.
Yeah, we got nothing to
like in a situation like this, if they're close, use the ward, dash to it, just to get that little bit extra movement. But I don't think it's gonna get there.
They split really nicely too.
They did. They split fantastically.
Unfortunate, but I mean, we still only got the tier 1 boots, and we just used the flash, which probably wasn't the best of ideas.
And we still have this pink ward in our inventory.
Yeah, didn't throw it down at Dragon on the drive-by. So I don't know what he's thinking. At this point, we got 1,600 gold though. We should probably we still got the red. Gonna get those golems. Go on back to town. Spend a little bit of that cash.
Yeah, if you have a ward in your inventory and if you're running away from a team fight, throw it down, because if you may be retreating, there may be other people still in the fight, or you want to get a hint on their position. Throw it down while you run, and even if they do see you put it down, they're not going to stop all attack. They're too busy chasing you.
Or if they're using attack move, they will stop to attack it.
That too as well.
It screws up the AI a little bit.
It does. So there's really no downside to placing a ward while you run away.
Beautiful. Oh, come on.
He wants it.
Yeah,
he wants it. Can we get the second?
Well,
just runs into a trap. Doesn't matter. Doesn't care. Throws the hammer down Soraka. Bot lane is dominating. What was this? This Garen is 5-2.
Yeah, so he's 7 of the 9 kills is Garen. Looks like Fiddle's trying to make it with Annie here. Which is kind of sick, but that's alright. And now we got ourselves a Wriggles. Got ourselves another Doran's. A Ruby Crystal. But did not upgrade the boots.
What did he build building a Ruby Crystal to?
Oh.
Phage?
Phage, Triforce, Frozen Mallet, Warmogs.
Warmogs?
Could be really anything. There's a lot of stuff that Ruby Crystal could be used for.
Yeah, I'm thinking Phage maybe... I think Phage is the safe bet here.
And here's the nice guy mentality again. Oh no! The auto
nice
attack.
Guy.
Auto attack backfire.
I think that was a mistake. Yeah. I think that was.
It totally was.
Yeah.
And now we have like infinite energy.
Now we got all the energy we ever need, all the cooldowns we ever need.
Now we do got the purple. We got the Wriggles ward. It's a good idea to use these things, guys, because they do come back. They do come back. I really am making it here with the Annie. She is going to flash out though, and I don't think we actually had any interest in doing anything.
I think, okay, now this is a little bit dangerous right here. He's very close to the tower. He could be using the Wriggles defensively to ward that little thin bush over there, just to see if he sees anyone approach, he can get out.
Yeah, that was very risky. Could have easily gotten found by a red buff Jhin. Could have easily had Annie come out, drop Tibbers on his face. And no vision. Oh, there's the red buff Jin.
There he is.
Yeah, run away the other way. Jin does have the tier 2 boots, the Mercury treads we were talking about last episode.
Yeah. See, now what? Again, Wriggles on Lee Sin is also a very good means of retreat. What he could have done is he could have wriggled to ward up by the little earth grave.
Yep.
And he could have safeguarded into it.
Indeed. Well, we got out of it. That's the important part. Nobody died.
Oh no!
Never mind.
Never
Fiddle
mind.
died. Face check in the bush.
There's a lot of face checking. There's a lot of unnecessary face checking going on right here. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
We're double lifting it up here.
I mean, I think a good rule of thumb is like, if you are alone in the jungle, and if you know they're in the vicinity, if you're thinking about face checking, don't.
Just don't.
just don't.
Reevaluate your life.
Yeah. If you need to take the long way around to get home, do so, because you know while dying is a convenient way to get home, there are safer ways.
Oh, it lost top. That Cho'Gath already has 100 ability power and 3k health. He's doing fantastic.
Yeah, let's see, 202, 148. No, he has the highest creep kill of the game so
over
far.
Aurelia. Although they're pretty close.
They're pretty close.
Caitlyn's alright, 100. Not the best, but she's triple digit at least.
Caitlyn's doing okay. Garrett and Morgana seem to be like splitting it down bottom. And Fiddle's not too far behind Annie. But he does have more deaths.
Alright, purple ward action, go! Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
That took,
so,
what, 7 minutes to put down?
It did take 7 minutes to put down, but I think he knew that Dragon at that point.
Beautiful.
Good. Exhausting the show, can't get in front of him, kick him. Oh, didn't even need to.
Hey, is he ever going to use Dragon's Rage?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
But you know, I don't think the only situation I think where it would have been fantastic to use was against that Annie, with that Annie fighting bot.
Yeah.
We kind of hesitated.
That would have been beautiful.
But you know what? I like how he saved the pink. Because when he bought it, after he bought it, he shortly realized, oh wait, they got it already. I'm going to wait for it to respawn and then plant it. I think that's what the mentality was.
He still hasn't used his wrinkle though.
Still has not used the wriggles.
That's a dead game.
Oh, I fear that I fear he may be using the wriggles as a means to safeguard 2 in a team fight or an escape situation. That he really needs to.
I don't think
that's my concern. That's my concern. Because I don't think I've even seen it used once.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
Now we did use the purple, so congrats to that. He needs to jump up here. There we go, safeguard.
There we go.
I don't think he wants to get in the middle of that. Which is ideally the good choice. Now we got Fiddle down here. Fiddle does not have a ult.
Aurelia out of position.
Nah, she split. It's fine.
She split. Yep.
You got the fear going down on Jin. She could come into Jin. Yeah. No.
Oh, the Soraka heal just in time, but
Soraka too good, man. Looks like we got destroyed.
Soraka won it for them absolutely with that clutch wish.
Wish and heal. Yeah. Do we even kill any of them? Nope.
No.
4 for 0.
4 for 0.
Yeah, Soraka came in at the perfect time there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, okay, we got the Merc Shreds. It does look like Phage.
At the Phage.
So I don't know if he really wants to make that into Triforce or if he's just going to go straight for the Frozen Mount. At this point, maybe the Frozen Mount, just to get a little bit tankier. I mean, they're not up against a team of squishies. They do got a healer. They have to have that staying power.
I think they have... this team has a good amount of disable, I think. You can probably get away with Trinity Force.
Yeah, it's 13-14. It's very close.
Right.
I know Trinity Force is what a lot of people like to go for. I mean, that sheen is very powerful.
Especially on a character like we said, even you get the move and extra movement speed for the jungler. Alright.
Looks like we're about to go a ward.
They put another ward at Dragon.
Oh!
Oh, nuts.
Beautiful
nuts.
timing.
Just
But why would he not ward the dragon right now? I mean,
right, you have
still
you
got
have
a few
Wriggles,
minutes, but yeah.
Have a Wriggles full. You're just there to ward just died. But you know, it's even if you know they have it warded, if you put a ward down, it kind of it neutralizes everyone's entry into that specific area because both teams now have the information.
Plus, if they want to go kill it, they got to spend gold to do so.
Right. And yeah, it's like double warding an area is never cost effective.
Okay, well, killing some creeps, getting some gold. Double Doran Blade with the Wriggles, so lots of lifesteal. No Spell Vamp has come out, but that's because he does go for that Phage, which is fine. Gunblade on Lee Sin. Gunblade on everyone these days.
It's a good item. Fantastic item.
It's probably going to get nerfed, however. It's getting really overused. Missed the last hit there, missed the last hit there. Unfortunate. He just did 164 damage to that creep, so he must be running some kind of armor penetration rune as well.
Let's take a look at the stats here. Yeah, 22 points of armor pen.
Oh yeah, we can look at that, can't we? Here I am trying to guess it like I'm on the old
he's also running cooldown runes as well.
Cooldown reduction to 3%. Not that much really.
Not that much. It's something though.
Yeah.
I think runes like it could have been better used for elsewhere, but I don't think he's running like a full array. Because these are not level 30 players, so they do not have a full page or full masteries available to them. But every little bit helps. There we go. There's a Wriggles placement right down there in that bush.
Yeah, that's a little overdue. Now he is keeping pace with Jhin. I mean, they're both level 12. Jhin does have red and blue again, though. And Jhin also with a Phage. Very similar item build, actually, between the both.
Right.
But that's going to be an Annie on your face.
There's going to be an Annie everywhere.
Yeah, ignited.
The Fiddle ult, just...
Oh, did you see that wish?
Another clutch wish.
So,
this is...
we were caught out of position. We had Annie drop it on our face. And that was essentially a 5-on-3 because you didn't do anything. I mean, you died running away, and you didn't get any of your spells off. And now Morgana comes up here, so that was overall a really good initiation on their part.
Right.
No item pickups at all.
Nothing.
No.
Let's see here.
There we go. Now we're back. So still no Dragon Kicks. Didn't get any... we might have had one safeguard get off, but it got melted almost immediately. I didn't see any of the other spells go off either.
So in that last team fight, who was most deserving of a kick to the face?
Preferably Annie, because she came up, stunned you, got down that Tibbers. So preferably we would have liked to kick her out of the fight. Maybe we would have lived. I don't know who ignited her. Who ignited us? There's only one person on that team with Ignite, and that's Annie, and it was Annie that picked up the kill because of Ignite.
So for a skill like Dragon's Rage, if you don't hesitate to use it on someone just to push them out of position and get them out of a fight, because Annie needs to be somewhat close by in order to be effective. If she's far back, if she's in the back of the pack, her effectiveness just drops considerably. And she may even consider retreating.
Now we just used Tempest. I think we missed the Tempest, or we used it on creeps or something. And the Sonic Wave does miss yet again. But now we get up here off onto the Cho'Gath. You're still up there. That's just good. You're still using protection. Now you're running away. Come on, Dragon Kick. Do something.
Okay.
Kick him into the dragon. Nope, not gonna do it.
I think the big concern right there is that during the tail end of the fight, everyone decided to focus on Cho. And I'm not sure why.
Looky.
Alright, so...
It's just suicide to go in on that.
It is.
It looks like maybe...
But they're poking. They're trying to get the last hit out with the Hadouken or the Binding.
But I'm pretty sure Jhin smited it, because that Binding would have hit it, but it hit the Cho instead. Right.
But still, a good attempt. I like them doing that. It lets them know that they're nearby, so that they shouldn't. Because most, usually at this point in the game, something like that, they'd probably start sneaking into the jungle. But even just throwing the skill shots out there was like, "Hey, we're still here. Back off." I like it.
We still have Wriggles now fully charged. He could have easily just kept track of that dragon you know, with that
the Wriggle's cooldown was ending as Dragon was finishing.
Okay. Well, it's up now. So
it is up now. It is up now.
You know, river wards, very useful things. We got one up by the Baron. You know, very useful to have. Even just, you know, doing your jungle entrances again. You know, that gives you a lot of vision into invades. A lot of time to react.
But as we can't stress enough the importance of having a ward at Baron and a Dragon.
Oh, good avoid on Caitlyn there. Caitlyn level 15. Oh wow, Phantom and Bloodthirster. She's been farming up a storm.
Oh, she jumped to 171 creep.
I'm at 173 because of that tilt over.
Oh, so 173, yeah. Man, where did she get all those creeps from?
Ah, she's just been
she's just been free farming.
Yep. Sorry, it does look like
she's a scary character to get farmed too. Oof.
Yeah, she is these days. I think when she was initially came out, she was a little.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was just one bullet. After she just shoots right down the lane, just one shot on each of them.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, I love playing Caitlyn. Carry good Caitlyn. Yeah. So I don't know how long this replay is, do you?
We should be going on for a little bit more longer here. This is, I believe, one of the longer ones.
Okay. No worries.
This is almost the 5 meg one. So this is going to be a little bit longer than the last one. So I think got maybe good like 10 more minutes, I believe. But
throwing down those traps, so they're starting to zone us in.
Mm-hmm.
With creeps in front of us, it's not the best idea for Sonic Wave because you're just going to hit that creep out just like that.
Yep.
So you kind of want to go off to the sides or do what Fiddle's doing over there and try to get some kind of angle so your poke can actually poke.
Yeah, but I think Caitlyn alone is just outpoking so much.
Wow, she does have some pretty amazing range, so can't really blame you at this point.
Oh no. If you got the range, use it.
I like how Morgana can just clean up the traps. I do that with
Morgana has been doing that all game. She's been doing that all game, and it's if Morgana spell shield, Nocturne spell shield, Sivir spell shield. Ooh,
Nocturne
this is stun.
Oh,
they were all in that mid area though.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't have jumped into there.
Getting the Fiddle ult in.
Again, no kick. As soon as you jumped into Jhin, should have kicked him out.
There doesn't really seem to be a focus here.
There really isn't. We just I think we were the first to die.
I think we were.
Surrender vote. Oh, we were just talking about this. Nope. Failed. Okay. Let's see the damage. Feral Scream, Vorpal Strike, Summon Tibbers. 589 damage from that.
In the middle of the fight, it seems like they're a little bit indecisive on whether they should focus on Annie or Xin.
Yeah, I saw two heroes there with low hit points.
Annie and Xin were ridiculously low and both in kill range, but with a lack of focus, they both ended up living.
Wow, look at those heals coming out of Soraka. Now, we did pick up a Chain Vest, so I don't know if he's going for like a Thornmail or if he wants to go for an Atma's. An Atma's sounds better, but
I'm not a fan of the Chain Vest. So you have Cho, AP. You have Annie, AP. You have Soraka, who's going to get her Death Cat machine. Also Star Call. There's and we have
a lot of AP, huh?
We have an Abyssal Scepter also on Cho. So Lee is entering every fight at about 50 MR.
Yep. And he doesn't have anything stacked except the Mercury Treads.
Right, I think,
Come on, Wriggle's ward. Put down the ward. Put it down. Okay.
We need to know what's going on.
Still no ward. Yeah, but that is a good point. I mean, they do got a lot of AP, just like what we saw with Udyr in Episode 1. He went with those dodge boots, and there was a lot of AP on the team. Are we finishing up, Baron? No.
I think we are.
We don't.
I think we are.
No.
Soraka's out of position. She's gonna get melted. I think we're stealing Baron.
Wow. Okay.
We're stealing Baron.
Gotta be feeling good about that.
Ooh.
We used the smite. Unfortunately, we didn't smite it to death, so we had a good chance of it getting stolen yet again. But we were down that inhibitor mid.
Yeah. So. Smiting Baron is a little bit tougher
than a lot of hit points.
There's a lot of hit points, and those hit points go down quickly. Being able to get that smite off Baron is just something that takes practice. And when if you have a lot of experience in jungle, practice smiting your jungle creeps. as time goes on, it just becomes second nature, becomes easier. So don't worry if you don't smite Baron every time. As long as you make the attempt, good on you.
Nothing really from the stream here in terms of input on the play by Lee Sin, but still, I have yet to see. We have 2 points in Dragon's Rage. We have yet to see it actually used. Wriggles has been put down once in a 34-minute game so far.
Mm.
And yeah, with as I said, Chain Vest to go along with his Wriggles, his Phage. Really only Jin. Oh, what are you doing, Fiddle? He took out Annie. No, Annie. Sorry, never mind. The other way around. Annie took him out. He took out the Caitlyn. So yeah, Caitlyn is a fear. Jin is a fear, armor-wise, but they're not the ones killing us.
You know what? I think the Chain Vest may have been a reaction.
Oh, we have a Dragon Kick. I don't know who it went down on, but it didn't actually do too much.
Just gets nommed.
Who did we kick?
I don't catch who he kicks.
That was just.
I think it was Cho. I think the Chain Vest was purchased in reaction to Caitlyn. I think that may actually be building into a Thornmail.
It is possible, but again, it's not really Caitlyn or Jin that's killing us.
Caitlyn should not.
Annie and Cho'Gath.
Annie and Cho'Gath are the ones doing the most hurt. We should not be building items against Caitlyn or Xin.
I mean, Thornmail will do fine, but we've only got 2,200 hit points as well.
Right.
We're not the beefiest of targets. Like, if Cho'Gath at this point, who's 4,000 hit points, got a Thornmail, I mean, that's going to be a lot of return damage because it's just so bloody hard to kill him.
Actually, Cho bloody Randuin's.
Yeah, he did.
So that's going to be bringing down some effectiveness on pretty much everyone here. Let's see, Aurelia got her training force here. Garen and Aurelia on our team both have Yomus.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier on.
Huh.
Yeah, the Brutalizer, they really did upgrade those pretty early.
They did.
Also, if you notice, we lost that fight with Baron buff.
Right.
That's not a good sign.
We lost the fight with Baron buff. We lost. Fiddle no longer has his buff.
Fiddle just jumped in on ceremonies. So
he just
going for it.
Fiddle's missing his buff. Aurelia's missing her buff.
It is a Thornmail. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Again, not too sure why, but that's
we are. So right now, Lee is defending against the wrong person. Caitlyn is not the person we should be worrying about. Caitlyn is 3-8. We have a 9-2 Annie. We have a 7-1 Cho. Those are the people when you buy items defensively, you need to do them reactionary. You need to be doing it as to who are the top performers on the opposing team.
Yeah, Jin is 6'2" to his credit, but yeah, 3-8 on Caitlyn. Not a threat. So we got 4 mid. Garen is down south. Looks like we just lost that turret. We have taken 1 enemy turret at this point. And we're 37 minutes in. 37 minutes in. And we've taken 1 turret. It does look like Cho's quite content. Oh, wow. Went with a sheen. Yikes. So Lich Bane may be coming up. Yeah.
Lich Bane is absolutely coming up for that. That's going to be...
Yep, so that Thornmail even more useless now. And yeah, we're just kind of really on the back foot. Inhibitor will be coming up in a few. I think I saw a message about that. So Inhibitor is going to be coming up. Garen went very armor heavy as well. 151 armor.
82 MR. I'm looking at the MR on our team.
We don't really have any. Anywhere.
Right. I think. I think Fiddle has the most MR. Oh no, Aurelia has.
Yeah, Fiddle jumps in, gets stunned. No problem. Goes down. We just kicked Jin. Again, it's a terrible idea. Triple kill for Vargo, who is not Jin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The MR is not stacking up. They have a lot of AP. They're killing a lot of AP with AP.
Yeah, you look at the death recap. Magic, true, magic.
A little bit of physical.
A little bit, yeah. With Caitlyn's physical damage in comparison to how much Annie and Cho are dealing out, not as even with a Thornmail, you're taking about 600, 700 damage from Caitlyn.
And that's only being returned 30%. So that's
right.
like 70, that's about 200, which is nothing for Soraka at this point. Hell,
right.
That's probably not even anything for the Bloodthirster. I mean, we got a lot of lifesteal.
Right. And I'm looking at Death Study, that is not a fully stacked Bloodthirster either.
Yeah, but she also has a Doran's, another 3% there.
She has a good Doran's, yep.
So, yeah, overall it does not look like this Thornmail was the best of ideas. We got a pink ward now, but, and we where did we put down Wriggles? At Dragon? Yeah.
Yes.
No surrender vote coming out, so somebody has to have confidence in this team. Turret now down. That's no fun.
Yeah, but I mean, we're now pretty much hitting the late game. Everyone is going to be 18 shortly, so we're not going to have any big level differences at this point. At this point, it's just going to be boiling down to strictly items.
We're doing it for Baron. Okay, so we're pick reward for Baron. Will it find anything? Nope.
We're solid snaking into Baron. Put it down. There are no wards. I don't want to see any exclamation points on the way back.
Enemy
but
team.
But no, this is if you are behind in this sort of position, a ward on Baron. If you can sneak through your jungle, if you can solid snake it through your jungle to get a ward at Baron, absolutely take every opportunity to do so. Because if you have at this point in the game. I think their best hope of coming back is to wait for them to engage on Baron and force a team fight and attempt to steal it again.
Turret going down. Aurelia's now triple potting. Well, double potting. Triforce, Diomu's Spirit Visage. She's going a little bit tanky again, but so maybe she's realized magic resist is going to be key here. Nobody else has really shown any interest in gathering any. Garen's just stacking health.
Yeah.
Not the best of ideas, Garen, but whatever works for you. Look at this Cho'Gath, so huge. And he does have that Lich Bane. Oh, dear.
He's got the Lich Bane, he's got the Abyssal.
He's really gone he's gone half tank, half, well, okay, maybe third tank.
He started off with a Rod, and then built into, he got the Heart of Gold. So Zune to GP5, and has now, realized he's realized the show has realized that he's now carrying, so he transitioned from tanky into offensive.
Oh, fiddle.
A little bit late.
Yeah.
Or a little bit later, premature, depending on how you want to see it. Well, kicks to Caitlyn. Dragon Rage at Caitlyn. That was a good kick. That was a good kick, but I think it may have been a little bit too late.
Also, you want to, and those kind of fights, you want to try to kick them towards your base, not away from the base. Especially for Caitlyn. I mean, he kicked Caitlyn out of the fray, and then she just kept.
Caitlyn got into turret range.
Oh, he did kick her into the fray.
He did kick her into turret.
I only saw him kicking whoever we killed. Jhin. Yeah, I don't know why Jhin was the focus. Should have been trying to do Soraka or Caitlyn as the focus. Looks like this is game though. So
I think that's maybe it, yeah.
By the end of it, we picked up a Sheen to go with that phage, so it looks like he was going for a Trinity Force, but it's 40 minutes in.
But here's the biggest problem right now is that Cho is carrying for the opposing team, and you can't focus Cho versus a team fight. That's the unfortunate part.
4,000 hit points, and he has something like 170 armor, 130 magic resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff takes its toll.
And Soraka is also doing amazing as well.
Alright, so a little bit of recap there. Lee Sin sent us in the game saying what went wrong here. Overall, could have used Wriggles a little bit more. Putting on those wards. And you got to really realize what the enemy is going to be rolling when you do try to stack armor against them. So going with the Thornmail, overall didn't really pay off too well here. Maybe a Force of Nature or a Spirit Visage would have been a little bit better.
Force of Nature, Spirit Visage, Hex Drinker, I think would also be a good choice also.
Wit's End, but not. I don't really think on Lee Sin a Wit's End would have done too well.
And a lot of people undervalue Hex Drinker, I think.
You don't ever see it.
You barely ever see it, but it has a lot of applications. I think this may have actually been a good one.
Oh well, all right. So there you go. I mean, not too much to really criticize there, other than a little bit of the wrong direction in fights. Don't focus that Cho. Jin Zhao, I mean, sure, you killed him, but you lost 4 people for it. They were able to steal Baron, which was a positive, and overall, I mean, the jungle pathing got off the first blood. Overall, pretty good, but, thank you, Prahanium, for that.
So just make sure to use your wriggles more. If anyone decides, if you are going to build, if you're going to deviate from your build to build defensive items, make sure you're doing it for the top people on the opposing team. But, it's pretty good. So, and also, for your trouble, since you are also one of our initial guinea pigs, I will also be sending you a Riot Nasus code as a thank you from us to you.
Stream, of course, is off talking on their own tangents. So, yeah, Lee Sin could have kicked more, for sure. That's all about, really. So there you go, guys. Episode 2. The jungle episodes are done for the day. We will have more replays throughout the week, and I will, of course, be tweeting and redditing whenever we do go live with this, as will the HatPerson.
So I will be making another post on Reddit in the next few days.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we will have to wait on a few more episodes since, like we mentioned earlier, I will be in Atlantic City reffing IPL.
I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona.
You'll be in Phoenix, casting a devastation. But I think we will be doing this again. If you like to submit, do keep an eye on Reddit for instructions on how you can be part of this series. It's the subreddit is r/League of Legends. And as always, you can always follow both of us on Twitter. I am at HatPerson, at FourCourtJester. Mm-hmm. Very easy to find.
Yep. I'll start exporting these to YouTube whenever Twitch's function would like to work again. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I think maybe we should see if we can get a 10-man going. 5-on-5 custom.
I think we might have to do that. Yeah.
5-on-5 Dominion custom.
Ooh, Dominion custom. I think we need to do that.
All right. So
All right.
Episode 2 done, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see if we can get anything rolling here.
Thank you.